Hi, everyone, and good evening. Thank you so much for joining today's conversation. I see you, everyone. I see you all. So, today's conversation is going to be pretty, maybe short, maybe like 30 minutes. I think that's short enough. I've got twins that I'm taking care of, so I have to be with them. Can you please let me know where you are listening to this conversation from? What part of the world are you in? Please let me know. Presently, I am in the United Kingdom. Can you please let me know where you are listening to this conversation from? Good to see all of us. I see awesome people in the house. Good to see all of you. I see Jide. Jide is an alumnus of Emotion City. I see Social Prefect. I see Jumoke. I see Eniola. I see so many good people in the house. So please talk to me. There's someone from Kenya. There's another one from Nigeria. I am representing United Kingdom. There's another one from Texas, USA. Please talk to me. Where are you listening to this conversation from? It's also a good time to tell your friends we're online. We're talking about how to heal from probably relationships, separations, divorces, how to heal. Please talk to your friends to join wherever they are. They can join from any part of the world. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you to all of you for joining me. Social Prefect is in Lagos, Nigeria. Where are you listening to this conversation from? I see you all. Thank you for joining. Obi is from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. So let's delve into the conversation. I thought of the topic, so I've been thinking of having a conversation with us since I think it was Saturday or Sunday, but I couldn't because there's Canada in the building. Thank you so much for joining. I couldn't put time out because of my 10 weeks old twins. They are my niece and nephew. Yeah, that's the word. My niece and nephew. So all of us take shifts to take care of them, and I particularly have their medicine. They're my babies. So if you hear them cry at any point, it is their house. I am the one who is not in my house. Yeah, so you have to give honor to whom honor is due. They own the house in the United Kingdom. It is not my house. So I am the one who is in their house, in their space. So they have a right to cry. They are not disturbing us. It is their house. I'm the one who lives in Dallas. So it's not my house or my space at all. So let's talk about how to heal from bad relationships, whether it is dating or separation or a divorce or whatever that is. The first thing I need you to know is I don't know what the relationship is, but there are some voices that I know that might have become the consistent voices that you hear or that you listen to or that you pay attention to. The "you are not good enough" voice, the "you do no longer trust yourself" voice, the "I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable," the voice of blame and shame. Those are the constant, consistent voices that will usually show up when things go wrong. When things go wrong, the first thing voices do is to blame and shame. Now, the voices are either internal or external voices. But every time something goes wrong, every time we lose a relationship, we lose a business, we lose a loved one, we lose anybody or anything, we move between blame and shame. And between the blame and shame, it is either you are thinking that the voice of blame and shame can either be internal or external. If it is internal, it may come from you, probably even being a professional in that field. I have seen doctors, lose people close to them. I have seen marriage counselors and therapists lose their relationships. I have seen pastors lose their family, friends, and people close to them to sicknesses and stuff. When these things happen, you oscillate between blame and shame. It is the fact that a part of you feels with everything that you call yourself, this has happened to you. I have seen marriage counselors and therapists who experience separations and divorce, and that became the end of their career, because blame and shame and guilt kept saying to them that you are not worthy to speak, you are not worthy to have a conversation in this direction. You failed at it, so who do you think you are? So many things started happening to them. They started losing themselves, started doubting themselves, and it just ended like that. And some people had to pivot. So some of us have lost relationships, we have lost ourselves in these relationships. And I know the voice of blame, I know the voice of shame, and I know the voice that never leaves you. That voice where it feels like you have forgiven the supposed offender, but you haven't forgiven yourself. You have moved on from the offender. Sometimes you actually are talking to the person, you have a civil relationship with the person, but you haven't forgiven yourself, and a part of you feels you shouldn't trust yourself anymore because you have made a mistake before. So that part of you says to you, if you thought you were wise, how come this happened to you? If you thought of this or that, that voice that always second guesses and messes you up and suspects you is always there. So I'm here to first of all say to you that all of us make mistakes. All of us make mistakes. All of us make mistakes. And two people must make a marriage work. From me listening as a professional and me listening as a spiritual leader, I know that two people must make a relationship work. And if one person is consistent with messing up that relationship, the truth about it is there's nothing you can do. If one person says this would not work, a woman cannot build something a man is desperate to frustrate. And a man also cannot build what a woman is desperate to frustrate. It takes two people to make something work. So whether you are still in that relationship or you've exited the relationship, the first thing I need you to know is that you are worthy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to also love yourself, and you deserve to give yourself a second chance. You deserve to go on what I would call pick up a second chance form and start your life all over again. Is it easy? Definitely not. Is it something you will do immediately? It will most likely take some time, but I'm just here to say to you that the best of us make mistakes too. So I'm not better than you. You are not better than anybody. It could have happened to anyone. Sometimes people switch, people change, people lie, people package, things happen. And sometimes we also must admit that we saw the red flags, but we just wanted to give it a try. We thought we could change someone. We thought we could believe in someone. We thought we could, help someone build. We just thought that we had the capacity to change, that if I love him so well, he will change for me. If I do this, he will do that, all of those things. The mistake is there. Yes, there's the blame and the shame, but the truth about it is we must start embracing the reality, which is this has happened, and where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? So let's talk about how to heal from pain within a short time frame. But I'm going to start by asking you a question, and the question is the pain that you presently have from your relationship, what will your life be without that pain? Can you please talk to me in the chat box? Thank you. What will your life be without the pain? What will your life be without the pain? The pain that you have in the relationship, the pain that you have from separation, the pain that you have from a divorce. What will your life be without the pain? Can you please talk to me in the chat room? I'm reading the messages. Please drop your messages. What will your life be without the pain? What will your life be? This pain that you have, some of us who've had this pain for decades. Some of us have had this pain for years, and Some of us have been straddling this pain year in, year out, month in, month out, week in, week out. And I'm here to say, just for a minute, imagine your life without the pain. What will it be? What will it look like? What will it taste like? What will it feel like? What will it be when you touch it? What is your life without the pain? Please talk to me. Please talk to me in the chat room. What is your life without the pain? Someone says, my life will be soft and easy. Another person says, happier and more financially stable. Another person says, I will be less defensive with my emotions. Thank you. Please let it keep coming in. What will your life be without the pain? This pain that you have from relationships, separation, divorce, whatever it is. What will your life be without the pain? I'll be less angry, more tolerant, and more understanding of others. Thank you. Please let it keep rolling in. What will your life be without the pain? What will your life be? I'll be less worried and more happier. Good. Let me read 4 more. Please drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. I will trust more. What will your life be without the pain? What will your life be without the pain? It will be fulfilling. Thank you. The life will be fulfilling. What will your life be without the pain? Keep dropping it, please. I'm reading them out. What will your life be without the pain? I'll be less worried and more happier. I understand. What will your life be without the pain? I will focus more on my job. More trusting. I would have been richer. More trusting, peace and fulfilling. Excellent. Then thank you for responding. The next question is, now that we know what your life will be without the pain, the second thing I want to ask you is, what is stopping you from committing to your healing today? So if someone said to you that this pain that you have, let me take this pain away from you, and in 60, 90 days, you will have a taste of your healing. I mean, in 60, 90 days, you will have a brand new life. In 60, 90 days, you would have a brand new life. Now, what is stopping you from embracing your healing today and now? My questions are leading somewhere. What is stopping you to embrace? What's stopping you from embracing? Today is the 23rd of August. What is stopping you from embracing healing now? If someone said to you, I would give you a brand new life in exchange for your pain. I would give you a brand new life in exchange for your pain, and you are interested in the brand new life. What is stopping you from committing to it today? I would give you a brand new life in exchange for your pain. What is stopping you from embracing it now? I'm going somewhere with the questions, so please talk to me. The first was, what was my first question again? Okay, I can't remember my first question. I will remember later on. I trust my brain. I'll remember later on. But right now, I can't remember because I heard one of my babies cry, but the baby's with the mom. So I'm cool. So that was the break in my brain, but it's okay. My question, the second question is, what is stopping you from embracing your healing today, the 23rd of August? Someone says, we don't know how to let it go. Okay. So if you found someone to help you let it go, would you do that? I'm going somewhere. Remember what we're talking about, how to heal within a short time frame. Yeah. Another person said self-doubt, fear of something happening. Please let me know something like what. My question is, what is stopping you from embracing your healing today? What is stopping you from embracing your healing today? So the first conversation I was having with you was around you identifying your pain and saying to yourself, what will your life be without the pain? See that I remember. Good. What will your life be without the pain? And about 20 of you responded, thank you. Now I'm saying, if someone said to you that, will you embark on a new journey today, a journey of renewal where you are embracing your healing today? Will you start that journey? Will you embark on that journey, or you are not interested? So let's see. Oh, someone told me the first question. Thank you, Tiwa. Thank you. Excellent touch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Someone says, I can't erase my past. What would your life be without the pain? Thank you. Another person says, oh, fear of the unknown is what is stopping them from embracing their new level. Okay, familiarity with the old, even if it was painful, then fear of the unknown. Another person says, same thing happening, fear of the unknown. When you say fear of the unknown, what does that mean? Because the truth about the matter is everything about life is unknown. Everything about life is unknown. And another truth is you cannot get your healing for free. Nobody is going to give you any healing for free. No human being. You know the reason why healing healing comes with a price. And when I say healing comes with a price, it costs a lot to be healed. Because it costs a lot to mess you up. Every pain that you go through that is called trauma means that your brain encountered an injury. Trauma is an emotional injury. Trauma is an emotional injury. It costs a lot to get you to where you are today. It would cost a lot to get you out. But when I say a lot, the question therefore is, if you want to get out of it, there is a system that must happen. There's a system and a structure to healing. Healing is not turn around 7 times, say to your neighbor that I have a new life. That is not healing. That is just vibes. If you need to heal, there's a structure to it, and get it out of your mind that you will ever get anything tied to your healing for free. Get it out of your soul, get it out of your spirit, get it out of your body. No soul will be committed to you if you are not committed to yourself. And another thing is, okay, somebody says, I don't know how to make it go. I've been in pain for 8 months. Now it's physical. I am tired. I'm broken. Trying to see if I missed anything. Okay, so no. So how to heal from pain within a short period of time? I asked the question, which is, what will your life be without the pain? And the second question I asked was, if you were to, what is stopping you from embarking on your healing today, the 23rd of August? The reason why I'm having this conversation is I have found out that people are not as desperate as they think that they are. I will say that again. People are not as desperate as they think they are. People think that, oh, there's still time. There's still time. We can still do this. I can still do this. There's still time. There's still time. Do you know how many years you've been straddling this along? Check out how many months you've been straddling this along, or how many weeks you've been straddling this along. And every time you straddle pain, here's what happens to you. It moves from just being emotional to physical. There are so many body pains that you're dealing with today that you have no business dealing with. But you know the reason why you're dealing with them? Because your emotions are contaminated. There's a virus in your emotion. And the reason for that is you are going through a lot. Your chest cannot take it anymore. It begins to send messages to every part of your body, which shows discomfort. It shows shame. It shows blame. It shows unhappiness. It shows sadness. And this comes in various forms, from back pain to body pain to headaches to flavors of migraines to so many things. And guess what? The longer you take to procrastinate, the more it will cost you, because you're going to be seeing your doctors more often. You're going to visit the pharmacy more often. You're going to use your insurance more often. You're going to take days off more often. It's going to keep showing. You will not be able to show up as yourself at work, in your friendships, or whatever that is going on around you. So every time you delay your healing, it is costing you money. That is the part you never know. Anger costs you money. Anger costs you money. Anger costs you money. You will shout at people you're supposed to hug. You will transfer aggression to your children, to your clients, to your friends, to your enemies, to your neighbors, to your helpers. And every time you shout, you scream, you become irritable or irritated, you lose money, you lose goodwill, you lose equity. And then beyond anger, someone says, I've been having migraines and backaches for over 6 months. I know. I'm sorry that is happening, and that's why we need to fix it today. So anger costs you money, high blood pressure costs you money, migraines and headaches cost you money, hypertension costs you money, body pain costs you money, it costs you insurance, it costs you your time, you would call off work, you're showing up sick, it costs you friendships, it costs. So every time you procrastinate, the part you never know is that you are losing money. You lose money as an entrepreneur, you lose money as an employee, you lose money at every point in time, because you just be screaming up and about, be shouting up and about. People are wondering what's going on, and they'll just think that, oh, this person is very aggressive, and you have a sweet soul. You are beautiful, you are sound, but something has gone wrong with you. So I'm asking you a question today. What is stopping you from embarking on that healing journey today? So if I say to you, give me your life for 60 to 90 days and let me give you a brand new life, we are going to sit down and work. This is not for slots. And what that means is this is not for people who are looking for shortcut or laziness. No, I am asking a question. You want to change your life. You have been straddling this pain for decades and months and weeks, and it's affecting your health. Some of us are bleeding extraordinarily. Some of us have low sperm count. Some of us cannot even have erectile dysfunction. Some of us have body pains, back pains, hypertension, headaches, all of those things you do not have any business with. Some of us did not even inherit all of these things. These things happen to us because of what happened in our family. It happened to us because of what happened in our relationships. It happened to us because of, what's going on. Some of us are actually even dating people we should not be with at all. At all. You are settling. The reason why you're settling is because you are still straddling pain, and you're saying to yourself, at least I have one person. At least one person is saying hello. At least one person is saying hi. At least one person even likes me. One person calls me. One person talks to me. I don't feel fully abandoned. My question is, what is stopping you from dropping that pain you have been straddling for years and months and weeks today? Every time you carry that luggage, it costs you money. It costs you your discretion. It costs you your intuition. It costs you your relationship with whoever you worship, whether Jesus or Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It costs you everything behind the scene. Sometimes people actually slum and die. Young people are beginning to have high blood pressure. Cancer is multiplying all, up and about. And one of the things that causes cancer is unresolved issues, unresolved trauma, unresolved pain. They just multiply the cells. You can go check all of these things on Google. You can Google them. They are supported by science. One of the leading causes of diseases, over 80% of diseases are emotional. Go check it out. Deadly emotions, deadly emotions, deadly emotions. You have no business dealing with the disease you are dealing with. That disease is no longer you. You are not dealing with that disease anymore. The disease is dealing with you. But guess what? It came from that unresolved pain, unresolved trauma. It came from that separation and divorce and that bad relationship. What is stopping you from embarking on your healing journey today? Somebody said fear of the unknown. All of us are scared of tomorrow. All of us are scared of tomorrow. Nobody has the blueprint. That is the reason why I'm saying to you, come and join us. We are all failing forward. We fail daily. We don't get it right every time. We cry when we have to. We laugh when we have to. But we are failing forward. We are failing forward. We don't have the blueprint. There's no futurist who can see everything. We do not have the blueprint. So fear of the unknown, I have it too. What else is stopping you from embarking on your healing journey tonight? I want to know, because you must look at what your life will be without that pain. That pain you've been straddling all along, what will your life be without the pain? That pain doesn't look good on you. It makes you smell. It makes you irritable and irritated. It makes you feel like you have an imposter syndrome. It makes you feel like you are experiencing low self-esteem and inferiority complex. But guess what? You are solid. You are an oracle. But you will not believe those things because there is pain in your heart. That's the reason why affirmations are not working for you, because every time you utter them, you suspect your utterance. You do not even believe what you're saying. When people say you are beautiful, you can't even accept it because you are looking at yourself and you call yourself a fat cow, fat pig, fat whatever. What will your life be without the pain? That pain that you even relocated with. Some of us left a country for another country, but guess what? We carry the generational pain, the generational trigger, the emotional baggage to the new country, and it's showing up there. You go to work with it. You talk to your children with it. You talk to your friends with it. You talk to your family members with it. You talk to yourself with it. Some men do not have any business with erectile dysfunction, but guess what? They have so many suppressed emotions. They can't even perform where they want to. Some women cannot even get pregnant. And what I mean is their eggs are solid, the husband is solid, they are solid. But guess what? Trauma is not allowing the baby to stay. Anxiety, panic attack. Trauma is not allowing the babies to stay. They have prayed, they have fasted. It is now time to drop the pain. What is stopping you from dropping your pain on the 23rd of August? For me, I'm not actually actualizing my life goals because of who I'm married to. I feel pain whenever I remember my dreams and how I am not actualizing them. Okay, where do we go from here with that? Where do we go from here with that? I see you, I hear you. Where do we go from here? Are we seeing a marriage therapist? Who are we working with? Who is helping us check out what's going on? We do not have to have a divorce. We can check it out and see, okay, is there something here? Is there something in both of us that we desire to work on, work with, change for, retrain ourselves, re-raise ourselves, re-nurture ourselves? Divorce is the last option, except there's some level of violence there. There are family therapists, family life coaches. Can we go see them? What is stopping you from booking a session with a family life therapist tonight? Until you are desperate for your healing, healing is next to you. Healing is embracing you. Healing wants to hug you. But guess what? You will never be healed until you are desperate to be healed. If you're still using vibes, still using coping mechanisms like, oh, maybe music, not bad. Sometimes we use sex. Sometimes we use food, emotional eating. We're adding weight, not because we're hungry, but when we're sad, we eat. When we're happy, we eat. When we feel somehow, we eat. Sometimes some of us use shopping. We go to shop, retail therapy. We just go out with our cards and buy anything that we want. Sometimes some of us use anger as the cop out. So many other things. I'm here to confront you and say, yes, we have gone through this pain. I know that you do not deserve it. What you were asking for was not a lot. You just asked the wrong person. All those beautiful things. You are solid. You are good. But I am concerned about you taking your issues day in, day out, carrying it everywhere you go. What is stopping you from dropping that pain? The next is, who do you need to see? Who do you need to talk to? There's so many people who want to talk to people, but guess what? They want to do it for free. Why? Why? You should have some self-respect. And what I mean is, you should say to yourself, I am going to put a value on myself and put a value on this thing that I need and go for it. What is stopping you from investing in yourself? Because if you do not invest in yourself, who is supposed to invest in you? If you do not invest in your healing, who should invest in you? It just looks fraudulent. You should be able to say, by September 30, 2023, I must have a new life. I must have a new life. It is not I will, I must. You must get to a point where it is not I shall, I will. You are not second guessing anymore. You are being hard on yourself. I must have a new life. Check out how old you are and check out when you started picking up that pain. Nurse Cafe, I see you in the house. Nurse Cafe is one of my good people. She has an event coming up pretty soon. Please check her page, Nurse Cafe, nurse and then KHAPHIE. Nurse Cafe is one of my tribe members. She has something coming up. Please check her page, nurse and then the word KHAPHIE. Please go for it. She's one of my solid people. So please go for her event. Nurse Cafe has something solid. She's the ginger coach. Go for Nurse Cafe. Go for it. Go for her page and be there. So I was saying that some of us want to be healed, but we are not investing in our healing. And I'm wondering what is going on. Because I asked you the first question, what will your life be without this pain? Then I asked you the second thing and I said, if what is stopping you from dropping that pain tonight, the 23rd of August? And I'm here to wonder why you want to straddle the pain that you've been straddling for years and months and weeks with you. And are you not tired of that pain? If you are tired of the pain, what must you do tonight? Please respond. What must you do tonight? Who must you talk to? How much must you pay? Like you should say to yourself, like you have a gun to your head, that this healing by the 30th of September, I must have a new life. I must have a new life. I must have a new life. So talk to me. What is stopping you? Like tonight, what must you do tonight to renew your life? You can't keep saying the same old story. You said the story 10 years ago. You said the story 7 years ago. You said the story 5 years ago. You said the story before the pandemic. This is 2023. You are saying the story again. How old are you? You are above 40. You are above 35. You are above 30. Like you have been saying the story. The story is about to become your identity. And I'm stripping off that goddamn story from you tonight. You must not be identified with your pain. Your pain must not replace your name. Your pain must not replace your name. It must not replace your name. You are bigger than your pain. Your pain is supposed to become your power. So if you are still staying at the junction and department of pain, there is a problem. So I am asking you that question now. Please answer me. What must you do tonight to renew your life? Talk to me. Yes. What must you do tonight to renew your life? You can't keep saying, oh, I've been going through a lot. I went through a lot. All of us have been going through a lot. All of us went through a lot. Something happened to me yesterday that I haven't recovered from now. It happened to somebody close to me, but man, all of us are crying and doing stuff. And that's the same question we ask ourselves. Tonight, what must you do tonight to renew your life? I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to guide you to find what to do. I don't tell people what to do. I guide them to find what to do. All the answers are within you. Wisdom lives within you. What must you do tonight? Some of you must go for things that will change you. You know, I see people go for concerts. There's a budget for entertainment. They sell out tables. They sell out all of those things. People are there, sold out. One had an event in the United Kingdom. Solid guy, gathered 20,000 people. Those 20,000 people, I can categorically tell you a good number of them are in pain. But guess what? For them to pay, to get out of pain, they would go sing, they would take alcohol, they would dance, they would practice escapism. By the time they wake up the next day, they are back. coping mechanism. People do not have money for themselves. They have money for others. How can you pay for a concert and you cannot pay for a therapy session or a coaching session? Like, are you serious? You are empowering somebody else. You are making somebody else prosper. You are giving somebody else profit. But here you are. You cannot invest in yourself. You can buy the £100, $100 ticket, but you cannot pay for yourself. You know what is going on? You have no regard for yourself. You got no respect for yourself. You do not rate yourself. And I'm here to strip off that garment of shame, that garment that makes you feel like you are not important. It ain't gonna happen on my watch again. What is stopping you from embracing a new life today? For example, I have an event coming up. It's a mastermind 2 months where I'm working with people, and over 50 people have reached out and said, oh, Edie, I want to join this. And I'm like, yeah, you can join. It's a premium class. It's $1,450 for 2 months. All the details are on my page. Guess what? It's expensive, but half of these people are on summer break. Yeah, they're on summer break in different countries, solid. Some of them are going for concerts, solid, everywhere. There's money. You cannot say that there's no fund. Let me tell you something. When I started my healing journey, there was nothing I didn't sell. There was nothing. I sold my jewelry. I sold some of my clothes. I sold some of my furniture. I sold what I could sell for me to be well. Yes, I sold everything sellable for me to be well. And I used an iPhone 6 till I think about 4 years or 3 years ago. I started about 3-4 years ago. My phone was iPhone 6. I sold everything that I could sell. Why do I have 20 shoes if my mind is not well? Why do I have 20 bags if I am going through a lot? Why am I with wigs and all of those things that can buy houses and my head is empty? I had to say to myself, I am going to empty my pocket to feed my brain so that one day my brain can feed me. I personally will never subscribe to, oh, there's no fund. If I put a gun in your head and say to you, go find $1,000 or I will kill you, there's a tendency you will find it. You know the reason why? You would know 10 people who can give you $100 each or 20 people who can give you $50 each. The reason why you're giving an excuse of there's no money is because you don't rate yourself enough. Yeah, you don't rate yourself enough. When you rate yourself enough, you will put a deadline to the rubbish existing in your soul. I did that. I sold everything. Everything. I had to become a minimalist. What do you need 15 bags for when your life is not bagged? What do you need 20 bags, 20 shoes, 20 wigs when the head is empty? The wig cannot cover your soul. It cannot cover emptiness. I sold everything that I needed to sell. I stopped pretending to be living large. There's nobody I want to impress. The only soul to be impressed is myself. So this fund thing is very dicey. It's not fully believable. When you are desperate, things will happen. Desperate people take desperate measures legally. Things will happen. Things will happen. So I am asking you again, this bullshit load that we're carrying from year to year, month to month, day to day, week to week, when do you want to drop that bullshit baggage that has been stressing your fluffy and soft life? Sometimes pimples, rashes, skin irritation, all those things. No matter the night care, evening care, afternoon care you do, your face will not be fresh. Trauma will not allow you to breathe. Pain will not allow you to breathe. Some of us are over bleeding, not because we have a medical problem, but because of the issues going on in our soul. Some of us, back pain, headache, everything. I'm here to press you like this by your neck, like a chicken, to press you down, to say, today is the 23rd of August. Today, you need to drop this thing at the feet. Drop it at your feet. Drop it. When people reached out to me, over 50 people reached out to me for relationship hot, and I was hearing, oh, ED, 1,450 is too high, it's too high. I said, for 2 months, that 1,450, you've been carrying this pain that you have with you for over 10 years. 365 times 10 years, that's 3,650. That 1,450 you're about to pay is less than 50 cents a day. But trust me, you have lost more than 50 cents daily in the last 10 years. In the last 10 years, you have lost more than 50 cents daily. 1,450, but you've done 3,650 days. It's not even 50 cents. It's probably about 20 cents or something. You have lost more than that daily. As an entrepreneur, you will lose money if you are in pain, emotional pain. You'll be very irritable. Your anger level is over the roof. Your anxiety, panic attack, your lack of trust issues. These things are there. Lack of trust. Those things are there. As an employee, you can't concentrate. Absenteeism will be facing you at work. You at work, your spirit is somewhere, your soul is somewhere. It just looks like you are divided. How can you meet your KPI? There's no demon chasing you. We are the weapon formed against ourselves. And I'm saying this to you because I healed and I'm healing. I have a damn budget for my healing. And it's not a matter of, oh, it is because you have money. No, I lived in Mushin, Lagos, Nigeria for 18 years. I left Mushin in 2018 for you to see how minimalist I was. From that Mushin, I went to Ivy League schools, but I was a Mushin because I had to say to myself, I need to be well. When my brain is well, my pocket will be well. That's why you'll be hearing the word unbelievably liquid. It's not normal to come up with that kind of word that you are unbelievably liquid. It takes humility to accept that the money that I have, I can't finish it. That's when somebody can say, I'm unbelievably liquid. So one of the reasons why you are not even hitting your financial target is because of this trauma. Imposter syndrome will not allow you to market your property. You will not be able to market and sell. When they say come and do presentation, you will suspect yourself. Another reason you are not hitting your target is because you are not spending money on yourself. So even your clients are not paying what you want to charge. You know the reason why? Because even you yourself, you can't pay it. I charge anything because I pay anything for my healing. If I see value there, if there's a guarantee, I will pay for it. I've paid tens of thousands to be well. So all of this, there's no money. Just simply say, I don't respect myself enough to find money. Money is everywhere. There's money everywhere. That solo and album we are singing, there's money everywhere. If you are desperate enough with a gun in your head, money will come out. There's one gentleman called Ashake. That guy technically came into limelight 2 years ago. His work rate is bloody. Can you see how he's shutting down countries, singing up and about? Yeah, that's a desperate soul that found a platform. Noskafi says you are the money. Money is everywhere. You cannot use money for somebody like me. I've been broke before, broke and broken. I paid for my freedom. That's why I came to say to you that story of, there's no money, there's no this, there's no that. It's not going to help you because you have been carrying a lot. And for someone like me, I don't do anything for people free. My service is not free. I didn't go to school free. So I can't pretend that I like you more than you like yourself. If you like yourself, invest. If you can't invest in yourself, the Lord be with you, darling. I don't know how to tell lies or make you feel good. No. If you cannot pay for your sanity, I can't pay the price for you. If you can't pay for your healing, I can't pay it for you. If you can't pay for your growth and development and increase, I can't pay it for you. You must like yourself enough to invest in yourself. Some of you buy perfumes for people. Some of you buy clothes for people. You even buy ashwebi for wedding anniversary, everything. People's birthdays, you will go out and above to feed them, to be in their good book. But when it comes to investing in yourself, the hatred will come out. It's too much. You that can buy $500 perfume for somebody, you that can pay somebody's school fees, you that can pay somebody's hospital bill, your emotions need hospital. Your emotions need school fees. You looking at me and listening, you are about to go, come back here. You are listening to me now. You know how to buy good gifts for people. When it comes to investing in yourself, you say it's too much. It is not too much. You need to increase your self-respect. There's nothing too much for me. Because there's nothing too much that I buy for people. I buy what I want to buy. No, I rate myself high. You will never see me do one free something that I want to come and do one free service. The free things I do are on Instagram and YouTube, and I write. But you are going to have a one-on-one with me, you are going to damn pay. You know why? I have self-respect. I went to school. I paid for school. No matter who you are, I'm not going to attend to you for free and my friend needs your help. Go and meet God. God is the one that helps people for free. Go and meet him. If you meet man, men have bills. God does not have bills. God does not pay rent. He doesn't pay insurance. He doesn't pay all those rubbish bills. Human beings have bills. Every soul in my office, anytime from the 24th of the month, they pray for me. You know why? They must hear credit. Credit alert, bang, bang, bang. You're not telling. No. Tonight is the 23rd of August. Put a gun on your head. Not normal gun. No. Not normal gun. No. Take it easy. Literal gun. I mean 2 fingers. Because you people are very strange. 2 fingers. 2 fingers. Disclaimer, 2 fingers. Put the 2 fingers on your head and say to you, what is stopping you? Somebody told me, the $1,450 is plenty. I said, no, you, with 20 years of pain, somebody says, hand over these 20 years of pain to me in exchange for $1,450. A normal person will rush to hand it over. A normal person. The reason why you are still contemplating is because you don't have enough self-respect. When you have enough self-respect, there's nothing you will not do for yourself. Nothing. Because you have capacity to go for summer. Winter, you will go. You will buy boots. You will buy jackets. You will buy new dresses. You will buy kinikon. There's no exchange rate that should stress your healing. There's no exchange rate. 1,450 in Nigerian currency is 1.4 million. It's not even up to. Let's even pretend it's 1.5. So what is 1.5 million to somebody who has been carrying a burden of 20 years? People, let's be very serious here, please. Let's be very, very serious. Let's be very, very serious. Let's stop some behaviors. Somebody told me one day, oh, I need kiniko. Oh, when I give the price, oh, it's cheap. I said, are you aware that a coffin is more expensive than this price I gave you? Are you aware? This price, 1.5 million. Are you aware that a coffin is more expensive than this? If the coffin is not more expensive, do you know the pain? Death is terminal. Do you know the pain you will go through all your life, knowing fully well that 1.5 million would have saved somebody? So why are you people funny like this? Why are you funny? Are you trying to tell me that you are looking at yourself from head to toe and you say you are not worth 1.5 million? I flew from the first school I went to Cornell University. Then I went to Yale. How did I go there? I sold everything I didn't need in my wardrobe. There was a time I had 4 shoes and 3 bags. And I was emotions doctor. My agenda was everything stripping me of my next level. Everything stripping me of my fluffy life. I must strip. Instead of being stripped, I will be a stripper. I am the one that will disgrace the pain. I was going everywhere I could find healing. I paid till my soul was set free. Some of you will go for entertainment. You will even go and do party. People are doing bridal shower. They are not even doing bridal shower alone. You know, before it used to be proposal we used to see. Now they're even doing, can you be my girlfriend? They are doing, can you be my girlfriend proposal? Before the major proposal, before people are celebrating love, they will invest in entertainment. They will go and be doing twerking. They will go and twerk. In every country, people went for Beyonce's concerts. They went for Beyonce's concert, the great queen. But they are here forming broke. You think people like me will believe it? No. The only thing I see is that until you are ready for your healing, you will not be healed. If you say to me 1.5 million is too much for you, I agree and I respect it. But guess what? Next year, it will also not be cheaper. You know the reason why that exchange rate will increase? That your pain would have been deepened. It would have been solid pain. The money you will pay to get out, that's even if you are still alive. People are slumming nowadays. What do you think is going on with them? People are dying from sleep. What do you think is going on? There's an increase in cancer. What do you think is going on? You think that by 11 p.m. now, I just came here to romance you. No. Because I don't want you to rest in peace. Rest in peace is not a greeting. You have been carrying, if you carry this pain for 1 year, that 1.5 million I mentioned, divide it by 365 days, less than 5,000 naira a day. You know you have lost more than 5,000 naira a day. You know it. I've lost money before because of trauma and pain. You have lost more than 5,000 naira a day if you've carried it for 1 year. If you carried it for 2 years, you've lost more than 2,500 naira. 2,500 naira now is about $3. When you begin to break your pain into numbers, it's because, you know, sometimes these things look intangible. You can't measure it. I can measure it for you. Yes. I can measure it for you. People have courses, $10,000. It is cheaper than the pain you have been carrying up and about. Your pain has cost you more than $10,000. How much did you spend on your wedding? How much did you spend on your separation and divorce? How much are you spending now? You want to keep spending without looking for one person who has money back guarantee that will say, give me this money, collect a new life. You know, I just hear different excuses. You know, sometimes they even say the excuses with accent, as if they want to use the accent to disturb me. My dear, I am a traveler. You cannot use accent to romance me. Let's speak the language both of us understand. When are you going to make your soul prosper? When will you say to yourself, today the 23rd of August, I am not crossing over without hiring a therapist or a coach or whoever I need? 20,000 souls showed up at Ashake's event, United Kingdom. Tell them now, if they've ever gone for therapy, you will be hearing poem. Later, you will now hear somebody wanted to skin. You'll be hearing poem. When are you going to rate yourself? Healing is available to you, and if you desire to heal in 60 or 90 days, you can. But you must be desperate for that healing. Healing is not served on a platter of gold. It's not a 4 square meal or 5 square meal or 6 square meal. No. You have to put a gun, just 2 fingers, not normal gun, 2 fingers to your head and say, I am starting tonight. I must start now. Until you use the word must. If you are still saying I will, you are still deceiving yourself. If you are still saying I'm still thinking about it, it's deception. Once you get to I must, what is your must? What is your must? What is your must? Please take yourself more seriously. Please. I just beg you, please take yourself more seriously. You have a right to disrespect yourself, to think you are not, but I'm just here to say to you, please take yourself more seriously. Please take yourself more seriously. And to join the relationship hot, the details are on the flyer. Please send me a DM. It's $1,450. Yes, so please, it is for people who are desperate to start the journey. The details are on my wall. You can also send me a DM for it. It's $1,450. It's okay if you can't afford it. It's totally fine. It's okay. If you say to yourself, I've had this for years, I've had this for months, and I'm tired. I need somebody that I trust, somebody who can give me a guarantee, and somebody who can be in my world for the next 60 days. It's a mastermind called Relationship Hot, where we're breaking generational triggers and generational pain, emotional pain. We're talking about structures and systems of healing. If you're a coach, it's a fantastic place to join, like a train the trainer session where you can learn and deploy the tools for other people. So Relationship Hot, please send me a DM. I'll share the details with you. Like I said, it's $1,450. It's definitely premium, not for everybody. So if it's not, for you, it's totally fine. Take it easy. But if it's for you and you're desperate enough to click into it, please send me a DM. I'll talk to you some other time. I like you. I appreciate you. I need you to please take yourself more seriously. Enough with the excuses. The excuses sound nice and romantic and beautiful, but enough of it. Let's get to work. Let us get to work. If it's important to you, you will find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. If something is important to you, you will find a way. You will find a way. You will find a way. You must find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. So how important are you to yourself? How important is your life to you? And we need to take ourselves more seriously because the world is serious. The world is hard. The world is tough. And you must be very tough. There's a time to play. There's a time to be funny. But there's a time to strike it hot. You deserve more than carrying this pain like a hand luggage, checking in the pain like you're traveling out or all of those things. You need to get your acts together. So see you at the Relationship Hot. To join, please send me a DM. It is $1,450. So before you send me a DM, let's know what's going on. It's $1,450. And it is a mastermind for the next 60 days. All of the details I'll share with you. And then there's a payment plan really, but you can pay just twice. Yeah, it's not that it's an eternal payment plan. You can pay twice. So send me a DM to join the Relationship Hot. I'll see you some other time. Do have a restful night or restful afternoon or restful morning, wherever you join from. Whoo! Bye.